Hello friends, welcome to my channel Code Destination. As we are continuing this challenge, one code, one day. Today our topic is matrix. So we will take a matrix question, and we will learn how we can apply some concept in the matrix and how we can solve the question. So with this question, whatever question we are going to explain today, you can get idea how we can iterate on the matrix and how we can apply the logic and build the logic on the matrix, and we can solve the question. So for today we are taking this question from LeetCode, question number 54, named spiral matrix. It is a medium level question, and basically in the example it is mentioned like we have given the area of array, because matrix can be represented as an array of array in the Java. So basically we have given this matrix, and we have to print the number from like that in the spiral manner. Like for this input, the output will be 1 2 3 6 9 8 7 4 5, as arrow is indicating here. So in the same way, here we can see the output is 1 2 3 4 8 12 11 10 9 5 6 7. So understanding of question is very clear and very simple, so we can think about logic how we can build. So let me share my whiteboard. Yeah, so yeah, here I made the matrix, so basically for explanation purpose. So what is our logic here? Basically we have to print the matrix in this manner. Let me show you. Yeah, so basically we have to start from here, and first we will print this whole row, then this column, then this last row, okay, then this column. So for first iteration we will try to print this one. From second iteration it will start from here. For first iteration it is starting from here. For second iteration it will start from here. So we will print this one, and this last column, and this last this row and this column. And then in the third iteration it will start from here, so it will go till here, okay, and till here. So for this iteration it will print this part of the matrix. In the next iteration it will start from here, and it will print this thing only. So basically we will follow this pattern to print. So for that we can think like that. For first iteration our boundaries, and in any matrix we will define the matrix in the coordinates. Like for the one dimensional matrix we define the matrix as indices like 0 1 2 3 4. But in the matrix, in the 2D like array or matrix, we will define the indices, right, a row and column. Like for this we can define 0 and 0. And in the array, if you want to define the boundary, so you can represent like 0 and 3, so it will represent this boundary. But in the same manner for the 2D matrix we will define the boundary as a like coordinate. Like for this pattern, like for first pattern we can define the boundary like 0 to 0 0 0 to size this index. So what is this index? 7 and 7. So for this let me show you. So for this boundary, the like we can define boundary in the coordinate like that. So for this one we can define like that, like what is the index of this one? So 1 1, and here I guess I print wrong. I think that should be from here, like that, like this one, it should be from here. So we can assume, so for this boundary, what is this? This is 6 6. So in this way we can define boundary for each pattern. So we will follow this same logic. Like first we will start from here, and we will always take care about this start and end point. Like in this case the start point is this one, and this end point is this one. So this is defining the boundary. So we will start from here and we will go till here, and this iteration when this iteration end till when the all the element is stored. So total element is here. This is the 8 cross 8 matrix. So total element is 64. So we will do this thing till we receive all the element. So this is our edge case for running the loop. So we will follow the same logic in the code, and we will write the code for that. So maybe if I start the code, then you can relate this explanation and like logic with the code. So let me start from here. Okay, so as I defined already, first like I have to create a list which I have to return, which is integer type. So I just use a result here, integer. Okay, so in this list we will store our result, and first boundary will be okay, let me count total row and column first. So for row, matrix dot length, so it will give the row size, and for column size I will take matrix 0 dot length, and here it is called m into n. So this is the row size m and it is a column size n. Okay, so I found my row and column. Now I will take my start row, because in the explanation I explain here. First my first boundary is this one, and this one. So I will define my boundary first. So let me define it here. So row start is 0 first, and like that column start is also 0. Okay, and here row end is total row minus 1, because it will go because index start from 0 base indexing, and column end will be column size minus 1. Okay, this is our row start and row end. In this way our column start will be okay. So our call start okay, it is already defined. Okay, sorry, here I already defined that. Okay, so in this way, and I will like loop till all the element is stored in the list. So till result size will be less than what, row row into row size and column. So their total element row into column, because this is the size of matrix, and when our result, like in the result list we stored all the element, then till then it will run. Okay, yeah, so let me so in this while loop, first what we are going to print, I will write basically for loop for this boundary. So what we are going to write, like for this boundary, this boundary, we will write for loop which will print first from here to here this data for first row, like for row start, and after that it will print till here it print, then after that it will print from here to this till here, and after that it will start from here, because this data is already printed, and we will take care about this because we can't start here, because in this loop it already prints. So if you start from here, then it will like add that data in the 2 times in that result. So this will print from here to here, then I will start from here and it will print till here. So in this way I will make a for loop for storing our data. Okay, so let me write. So for first loop, this is my first loop, which is start column start. Okay, and it will run till column and okay, and I plus plus. So I will iterate in the first column, and I will store that in the list in our uh, result matrix. So here for this column we can see here, yeah, okay, let me revise it. Yeah, for this column column start, we can see for this column start the row is fixed, like row start is fixed, and the column is like we are looping with the in the column, so row start is always fixed. So what we will do here in the matrix, same, I will fix my row start, okay, and in the I will use this I index for storing that. Okay, so that row is fixed and column is in the column we are iterating. So first loop will done, and for second loop I will start again from where, from row start plus 1, because as I already explained, like we will print till here, like we will print till here. So we can start after that, we can start from here, otherwise it will add that same element 2 times. Okay, so let me write this one. So I will start row start plus 1, okay, and I will iterate till I less than row and okay I plus plus. So second loop will print the row wise data. So sorry, not print it, I will store in the result. So I will result matrix. Okay, so for this one our column is fixed, so I will fix my column and store that row data. Okay, so row start from here, so my column is fixed, so I is variable is here, and my sorry call and is fixed here, so I will fix that call end. Okay, in this way I can store that column data. And in the third loop I will start from where, like yeah, so the second loop is print this data till here it print. I will start next loop from here to uh, row start. Okay, so I will print till row start. Okay, let me write. So I will start call and -1 it will start, okay, and it will run till I greater than call start, okay, and I minus minus, so it will minus because we are looping right to left now. And I will store in the sorry in the result. So for that last row what is fixed, you can think row is fixed for that and column is variable. So here I will use I for column and row is our fixed element. Okay, now the fourth loop. So in the fourth loop what we are going to print, we are going to print from here, like from here this index to this index. So let me write that. So in this case column is fixed and row is variable. Okay, so let me write that. So my variable is start from row and -1, and I will be greater than equal to row start, and yeah, sorry, row start plus 1, because row start already printed, so I will take row start plus 1, because in this case like row start is this one, but we have to print plus 1, so I take that here and I minus minus. Okay, so in this case result dot add matrix. Okay, in the matrix what is variable, row is variable now, and column start is fixed. So yeah, so in this way we can write for loop, okay, and we can print. And once this loop is ended, what we have to do, like first in the first for the first boundary, like let me use different one. So yeah, for this boundary, this one and this one, our row start, column start, and row and column end is different. And in the second iteration I will shift this boundary to here, and this boundary I will shrink from here to this index. Okay, so what it will do, like our row start +1, column start +1, and row end -1, column start -1. So I will basically shrink my boundaries. So let me do that. So column start plus plus, it will increase by 1, column end will increase decrease by 1, row start will increase by 1, and row end is decreased by 1. So in this way I will shrink my boundary here. Okay, so in this way this result size will is still less than, so it will run till my all the element is stored in the result. So let me run it first, and after that I will explain some cases, some boundary cases. Okay, we have to return here our result. Okay, yeah, so we can see our first case is running, but in the second case it is failing. So it is expected output is still 7, but we are getting some extra data. So let me explain why we are getting this extra data till from this example. So what is happening here actually, when this shrink like when we come to here, let me take this example, same the small example, so that I can explain easily. Maybe I can take this one. So what is happening here, like first in the first iteration what will happen, for this example 2, our boundary will be 0 from 0 0 to till 2 and 2. Okay, and after that what our boundary will shrink, because row plus plus and column plus plus, so it will take this 1 1 and 1 1. Okay, so basically what it is taking, this boundary is taking, this is taking this data 6 and 7. Okay, so in this case what is happening, we have for loop, right? So what one is printing from for this, like from left to right, basically we have for loop for which is printing from left to right, second is from top to down, third one is from right to left, fourth one is from down to top. Correct. So in this case why 6 is coming 2 times, because when it is printing from left to right, so it is printing left to right. Correct. So in this case we got at the last 6 7, but after that in this loop right to left, what is happening, it is printing this 7 sorry 6 7 okay, what is the boundary here? Okay, in this case I think not, but yeah, when it is go till 6 7, we can see here in the output, like first it is printing 6 7, but after that what is happening, once 6 7 is print, okay, then in the other iteration, what is happening, for that row, like for this row, yeah, for this data, it is taking data from here, because that when the boundary shrink, then our this last index, like column minus minus will go here, our column end will be here, and column start will be here. Okay, and our sorry, not column, row end will be row end will be here, and our column start will be here. So basically it is printing 2 times in the left to right case and right to left case. So that's why this 6 7 and 6 is coming 2 times. Like once we print right to left, then left to right we are taking again 6, this one 6, this 6 one. So we are printing basically this data 2 times, that's why it is not matching to our output. So we have to focus that thing. And when this case is happening, we can, if you think, like when this row, equal to this, like what we can see, like row start and column start, and this is our row and column end. So when row start will be equal to row end, so like there will be 2 possibility basically. One possibility when we got this type of array, like our row start and column start is here, row and column start is here. And the second possibility, this is the case 1, and the case 2, we can get this type of. So in both cases we will get duplicate data, because we have a two loop for that. Like in this case, in this loop we will get some data, then again this loop will run and it will give the same data, and we can get a duplicate. And in this case, we will, in this loop we'll get some data, and in this loop we can get some duplicate data. That's why it will give the problem in our result. So we have to handle that case. And this both case is happening when, like in this case, if the data is like that. So in this case, what is happening, our column end and column start will be equal here, correct? And in this case we can see our row end equal to column end, sorry, row end equal to row start. So in this case we can ignore duplicate like iteration. So how we can think for solving this problem? So this, for this two loop, like in the above two loop we are already printing that data. For this case, what we can do, we can ignore this two loop. So here we can write, like if the condition, what condition we can write, if row start, okay, row start is equal to row end, okay, basically not equal to. If it's not equal, so we have to run this, like we have to store this data. And if it is equal, so it means that data is already stored in this loop, in the this loop. That's why we don't need to store again, okay. And in the same manner for row, we can write here, if our column start not equal to col end. So in both cases we have to take care about this, otherwise it will take a duplicate data. So what we write here, like if we are iterating column wise, so if the row start and row end is same, so we don't need to store that column again, because it is already stored in this loop, okay. And in the, if the column start and column end is same, and we are tracing row wise, so it is already stored in this loop, so we don't need to store again, otherwise it will take a duplicate data. So let me run it for this corner cases as well. Okay, so we can see it is both cases handled here. Let me submit it. Okay, so it accepted here. It is taking 0 millisecond and beats 100% of the user with Java. So in this way, basically we can think. So like basically whatever logic we explain here, like we define some boundaries in the matrix. Then simply we will think, like we can write for loop for storing all the boundaries data. Then we will shrink our like boundaries to for further iteration. So basically what we are doing here, let me erase all the data. So first what we are doing, first we are starting from here to here, then we are printing all this data, whatever is defined in this range, this way. Then again we are syncing our range from here to here. Then we are again printing this data, then this data and this data. Again we are syncing our this data. But in the corner case, what can happen, like suppose here shrink, and it happened that we are only 1D type of case this way. And second case happen in the last iteration, we can get this type of data. So for these two cases we have to like write the if condition, because it is storing the two times. Because in the like for this iteration one it will store, and for this iteration it will store, so unnecessary it will take a duplicate data. And in this case for this iteration and for this iteration, so if this condition arise, so in that case only we have to write store the data one time only, and in this case only this time we are storing. So this case we are ignoring basically for removing the duplicate. So I hope you got the logic here, and I hope you can also write the code for that logic. And yeah, if you like this explanation and intuition and code, then you can like this video and subscribe my channel, so that in future if I upload any video you can get a notification, and you can start that like you can start your coding journey, and you can start logic building. Yeah, thank you for watching my video.